Hello, Veteran 0121 here, welcome back, and we are Let's Playing Final Fantasy IX, and in the last episode we did friendly monster side quest stuff and chocolate grab hunting, and in this episode I'm just going to screw around, show off some new enemies, maybe go to some locations that we've been before like Alexandria, but we haven't been there after it's been destroyed, so maybe we can find some stuff there. But anyways, on this plateau right here, right above Gizmaluke's Grotto, you can encounter a new enemy, or a really strong enemy that you could have encountered on Disc 1 and 2. However, in order to beat him at those lower levels, you probably would have wanted to synthesize coral rings for all your characters, because this accessory will absorb Thunder Elemental Attack, which is what this next enemy I'm going to show uses a lot of. So in order for him to not one-shot you, this accessory is pretty much essential. However, not anymore. Right now I'm at a high enough level where I can take him out pretty easily. I have a coral ring on Zidane because he's not learning anything, and then I have equipment with my other characters that at least reduces Thunder Elemental damage by 50%, with like the Black Hood and the Protect Ring on Amarant, and then the Thunder Gloves on Freya. So let's do it. Show off this new enemy. Now this enemy right here is really good to use to level up. Look at this guy, huh? Yes, this is the Grand Dragon, the granddaddy of them all. I'm going to use the Jewel spell to try to extract ore from this guy, if I can. Yes, of course, he likes to use a lot of Thundaga spells. Wow, he's still able to one-shot her? That's crap. So yeah, just go with your best attacks on this guy. His physical attacks do hit hard too. I believe this enemy has about 12,000 HP. Although I could be completely wrong about that. Yeah, Dragon's Crest is powered up by how many dragons you kill. So if you kill a lot of these dragons, or any dragon for that matter, then the stronger Dragon's Crest will get. Alright, we got him. Eat it, Grand Dragon. As you can see, he gives a buttload of freaking experience. And pretty good ability points, too. So if you can find a way to absorb his thunder attacks and his poison attacks with antibody, then really the only thing you have to worry about from the Grand Dragon is the physical attacks he uses, which, you know, if you're a lower level, that's not a big deal. Just use Phoenix Downs and potions and crap, and you'll be fine. So, I decided not to take advantage of that earlier on because, well, I think it's kind of cheap. So, I don't know. There you go. Alright, there's an island around here, around Daggeroo area. Yeah, this is Daggeroo right here. There's an island, I think, basically directly northwest of here, where yeah, you can find a Q's Marsh and a new enemy that I probably could have ran into before and learned a blue magic spell, but whatever. If I can learn it now, I will learn it now. don't think this one is that great anyways. And yes, this is said enemy Adamantioise. Oh, I forgot how much HP this guy has, so I might as well scan him to find out. Okay, weak against thunder, thievery, you know, that kind of thing. That's how much this does. Yeah, I think Kina should be able to eat him now. And yeah, this is the blue magic here, Earth Shake. So if you don't want to get hit by this, put float on your party. But as you can see, it's not that powerful. Excuse me, it's not that powerful to begin with. And yay, we learned Earth Shake. Probably more powerful if Kina uses it, hopefully. But yeah, I probably won't be using. Most of her blue magic spells really aren't that useful. I would say the two that are, or maybe three. Auto Life is useful when used in conjunction with the Limit Glove, because Auto Life will, when you're killed, when Auto Life is in effect, your HP will always be 1, and if your HP is always 1 with Kina, then you can pull off Limit Glove and do max damage. And then I'd say the other one that's good for Kina is Frog Drop, because you can power this up so it deals max damage depending on how much frogs you catch. But yet, it's time consuming to power it up. So, Limit Glove is good until you get Frog Drop powered up. And then the rest of the stuff, other than level 5 death and, you know, a few novelty other reasons to use these spells, really aren't that useful. I mean, Magic Hammer maybe, White Wind is not that good in this game. Not as good as it is in other Final Fantasy games. Angel's Snack uses Remedy on all party members. Yeah, you know. I think this uses actual remedies from your inventory too, so if you want to mass heal your party, you can use this ability, which is nice, but I don't know, some of them are okay. Bad Breath is okay, I guess, you know, but the best ones are most definitely Auto Life with Limit Glove and Frog Drop. And then yeah, the one that we're missing is nothing to freaking jump for joy about. It's pretty worthless. We'll be pretty much getting it in the next area. And let's see, I almost have all the summons for Garnet. I have all the white magic spells for her. Yeah, Shiva, Ifrit, Ramu, Atomos, reduces all enemies' HP. Amount of damage depends on target's HP. So the amount of damage depends on how much HP the target has currently. So if they only have like, you know, a few HP left, then it's not really going to deal that much damage. Odin causes KO to all enemies. It's like other Final Fantasy games. There will be an ability to make this summon actually deal damage that we'll be getting shortly. And maybe this, well, probably the next episode. We have Leviathan, which can be powered up by Aquamarines and the Boost ability. And then we have Bahamut, which is powered up by the Boost and Garnet Jewels. And then Shiva obviously powered up by Opals, Ifrit Topaz, and Ramu Pyrdos. And Atomos I think is the Amethyst. So that's it for white magic. For VV, the only spell I'm missing is well, the last spell that I'm not going to give away, I guess. But yeah, Flare is pretty much his linchpin spell. Meteor causes non-elemental damage to all enemies. The only problem with this spell is that it can miss. Similar to the where is it, the Comet spell. Yeah, this spell and this spell aren't really good in my opinion because they have a chance of missing. The hit rate for them is pretty shitty. Well, yeah, I haven't really had Faraga, Blizzaga, and Thundaga that long, but of course those are linchpin elemental spells. So yeah, that's basically all there is for abilities. I mean, I need to go over the abilities of the other characters too. So yeah, actually, you know what? Why don't I do that? Just to get it out of the way and all that kind of stuff. I need to do that. Godspeed. Alright, for Rusty, let's see. Dark Side, yeah, it's kind of like you use HP or like a certain percentage of your HP to cause shadow damage to an enemy. I don't really like that ability. Minus Strike, it's kind of like the question marks blue enemy skill, except it's called Minus Strike in this case. That's like an instant death attack. I don't know how useful it is. I've never used it. Power Break reduces enemy strength. Armor Break reduces the enemy's defense. Magic Defense with Mental Break and Magic Break is basically like Warren's abilities in Final Fantasy X are like this. And then charges make all near-death party members attack. I've never used that ability. It's probably worthless. Then we have Thunder Slash, causes thunder damage to the enemy. It's bugged. At least it is for Beatrix, so don't bother using it. And then we have Shock, which deals physical damage to the enemy, which is actually pretty good. It is expensive though. And you know what? I need to look up Freya's abilities because they're tricky. You know, I just remembered something interesting, and well, yeah, the thing I was looking up jogged my memory. You can use level 5 death on Grand Dragons. So if you do have Kina in your party and you're fighting Grand Dragons, use level 5 death. Instant kill. I mean, can't go wrong there. But yeah, Freya's abilities, they're tricky. Lancer, pretty much useless because you have Ethers. Why would you want this ability? Reese's Wind, cast Regen on all party members. This one's one of her better ones because, well, Regen's pretty good. So if you don't have auto Regen on your characters, then this is a good option for Regen. Because Regen's actually really good in this game. Heals for a lot. It seems to do it quite often in between actions, you know, if the enemy's attacking or if your party's attacking. This ability is really good. It does seem to wear off rather quick though, so keep that in mind. And Dragon Breath reduces the target's HP depending on their current HP. It sucks, don't use it. And look at that, 78 magic points for ability that just doesn't outright kill an enemy. I don't know, worthless. White Draw restores MP of all party members. Something to do with enemy's level times 1 minus something, whatever. I don't remember the formula, but this one's good if you're running low on magic points. You can use this ability with Freya. Obviously, if she's low on magic points, then it's not good. You might as well just use Ethers. Then we have Luna, which causes Berserk to all targets. I don't know when I'm ever going to use that, but it's there. This basically is worthless. I'm gonna say it again, it's basically worthless. If you want to look up what it does, go right ahead, but when I looked it up, I was like, I'll never use it. Pointless. And then we have Cherry Blossom, which is, well, I don't even know. Again, this one's worthless. Really the only one, her best ability is Dragon's Crest. Because if you kill dragons with this ability, you can max out damage with this ability if you kill enough dragons. I think you have to kill like 100 in order to actually do max damage. So yeah, I know I haven't killed 100 dragons in the game, but if I kill more dragons, this ability will be amazing. That's all she really needs. You don't need jump, you don't need any of that other crap. And of course, Carbuncle cast Reflect on all party members. Good if you have VV in your party because you can reflect multi-targeting spells back at your enemy and they will do quadruple damage, so that's a good idea, right? Sometimes. And I think I've already explained Phoenix and Fenrir, and I've explained most of these spells. She's got the Holy Spell, which deals holy damage, so nothing too surprising there. Anything new for Amaranth? You know, I don't think I have any new. Oh yeah, Aura. Okay, cast Auto Life and Regen on one party member. So if you want Auto Life on a character and don't have Kina in your party, then you can use this ability. Or if you have Kina in your party and Amarant and you want to get auto life on Kina with someone else because Kina is busy doing something else, then you can use this ability. Although, and regen? No, that would kind of defeat the purpose if you're going to use Limit Glove. So yeah, scratch that. If you just want auto life and regen on a party member because you want to make sure they survive, then use this ability then. Probably pretty good. Yeah, but No Mercy, this one's actually pretty good. I use this one quite a lot. Kind of reminds me of Hadoukens in frickin' Street Fighter games. Because he throws like a ball of energy at enemies and it does pretty good damage. I don't know if I'll ever use Curse. Revive is okay. But Countdown is worthless, I think. Unless there's an enemy that has really high physical and magical defense that I can kill faster with this, then it'll start a countdown from 10 and then at the end of the countdown they'll die, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Oh yeah, you know what? I never actually went over Zidana's abilities. As you can see here, the Flee ability is pretty self-explanatory. Escape from battle with high probability, so if you use this ability, you'll run away. See the enemy's items, so if you want to see what enemy or what items the enemy has so you can steal them, or to see if it's worth it to steal the enemy's items, then you can use that ability. And you have the What's That ability, which allows a back attack, so it will surprise the enemies so they look behind you and you can get a preemptive strike on them. Whatever. I'll probably never use it. Soul Blade, this one's one of his better ones, draws out the hidden power in Thief Sword, so if you have a weapon equipped that has an add status of slow, for example, you can inflict with a high accuracy rate slow on an enemy, so that's pretty good. Then you have the Annoy ability, which causes trouble to the target with 50% accuracy. I've never used it and I probably never will. Sacrifices yourself to restore HP and MP to the other party members, so yeah, you can use this ability to sacrifice Zidana's HP and MP, and the amount that the other characters recover is divided by the amount of allies that are dead, and I'll never use it. Then we have Lucky 7, which deals physical damage by luck. Now basically how this skill works is if Zidana's current HP ends with the number 7, let's say instead of 2,658 HP that I have currently, he has 2,657. It will randomly deal damage of 7, 77, 777, or quadruple 7s. That part is random, so if you can keep your HP with the last digit of 7 and the ones digit, then you maybe can deal good damage with this ability, but you're better off just stealing from enemies and using Thievery. It's his best ability. So, there you go. Alright, there's a monster I want to encounter in this forest right here, underneath Dagareo, or on the same island basically. So, let's run into him hopefully. Hopefully this is the enemy I'm looking for. Yeah, this is the enemy I'm looking for here. Doesn't this guy look like a friendly monster to you? Sure does to me. Give me a diamond, meow! Meow! How about no? Yeah, if you give this guy a diamond, it doesn't do anything. Do not give this guy a diamond. Whatever you do. And I do believe this thing has like a really strong affinity to like magic attacks. So use abilities that ignore defense, like I think Meteor does. And wow, as you can see, that thing's crap. Maybe if I just use a summon on his ass. You know what, yeah, I'll start showing off summons again. Screw it. I want to show off Atomos. G-Force 199. Yeah, Atomos is actually a boss in Final Fantasy V. Now that I'm thinking about it. Goodbye, gimme cat, you jerk. Anyways, for beating that guy, you get 1 experience point, 3 AP, but you get 5,000 gil, which is pretty good, I guess. So if you're trying to get gil, that's an okay enemy to fight. So yeah, that's another enemy I wanted to show off. And you know, I think I'm gonna end the episode right here. So yeah, in the next episode of Final Fantasy IX, I'm going to go back to Alexandria. We're going to explore, talk to some people, maybe get some new items that only show up after it's destroyed. Maybe just explore a few other areas like the Dane Suri and the Black Mage Village. They might sell some new items there and stuff like that. So there you go. This is Veteran 0121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Where the fuck am I going? There I'm going. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.